has not set a ceasefire deadline, White House clarifies. Spokesperson Caroline Leavitt states Iran must meet U.S. demands, including handing over enriched uranium, while military pressure and Hormuz blockade continue.
U.S. President Donald Trump confirms no deadline for ceasefire or negotiations with Iran. He suggested the second round of talks with Iran could take place on Friday with positive developments.
Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian condemns the U.S. blockade as an obstacle to negotiations. He affirms leadership unity, while Speaker Ghalibaf states that a ceasefire will only be accepted if the blockade is lifted.
Iran's Revolutionary Guard seized 2 vessels in the Strait of Hormuz for violating maritime rules. The ships are transferred to Iranian shores as part of the operation.
Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi blames the U.S. and Israel for instability in the Gulf region. He tells South Korea's envoy that their actions are the root cause of insecurity, with consequences felt in the Strait of Hormuz.
Former Secretary of State John Kerry says Netanyahu repeatedly pushed U.S. presidents to strike Iran, but Bush, Obama, and Biden rejected it until Trump agreed to support the plan.
Interior Minister Mohsen Naqvi meets Charge d'Affaires Natalie Baker to discuss regional developments and Iran-U.S. talks. Mohsen Naqvi welcomes Trump's ceasefire extension, while Natalie Baker praises Pakistan's role in peace efforts.
Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif chairs a meeting on energy security, avoiding a crisis with timely measures. He calls for a gradual shift to electric vehicles and announces progress on strategic oil reserves.
As West Bengal votes today, 9 million Muslim voters have been stripped of their right to vote. Opposition leaders expose BJP for rigging the vote by targeting Muslim-majority districts using opaque AI algorithms.
Pahalgam false flag operation remains unanswered by India 1 year later. India has failed to explain a timeline that saw Pakistan blamed before police even arrived. DG ISPR had called the event a stage drama, citing strong evidence of a major internal security failure.
Pakistan gains military superiority, inflicting a crushing defeat on India. The Pakistan Air Force targets key objectives with advanced fighter jets, while drones collect intelligence as the army makes significant progress on the ground.
Pakistan presents irrefutable proof of Indian state terrorism, citing raw operations and funding Fitna al-Kharj in Balochistan. Analysts link targeted Sikh leader killings abroad to India's role as a global sponsor of violence.
In a massive blow to Indian cybersecurity, Afghan hackers hijacked the One India network to broadcast a stinging rejection of India's ties with the Taliban, exposing India's regional meddling and its failure to secure its own digital borders.
Israel signs a $200 million wartime munitions deal with Elbit Systems, the third major arms contract in 16 months, as a fragile 10-day ceasefire with Lebanon hangs in the balance.
U.S. Navy Secretary John Fallon is dismissed following the Army Chief's removal. Acting Secretary Hung Kao has been appointed as his replacement.
Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif meets young Pakistani astronauts ahead of their historic space mission. The China-supported mission is set to deepen Pakistan-China ties and open new doors for space cooperation.
And Pakistan all-rounder Mohammad Nawaz faces possible suspension after a positive doping test. The ICC is set to announce its decision soon, with Nawaz potentially facing a 3 to 6 month ban.